Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 3 here on Taup Hollow yet again on the hunt for Onyx. We did get grade 2 yesterday, so we should have a decent shot at Onyx, provided we get a slumbering sleep type. But we're going to start off with 5 free apples because we went to bed on time. Let's go ahead and collect our sleep points. It is 22,111 sneaky snacking. Everybody putting in a little bit of work, but that Marowak is really showing up. That's really good. Hopefully that will help us get to Ultra 2. I don't think we're too far off, but we definitely weren't making it yesterday. But we did get 600 sleep points, so that puts us at 16,177. So just a little more than 1,000 to go. Provided I get decent sleep over the next 11 days, which is probably not going to happen with everything I've got coming up. We should be able to get our free premium pass and buy out the shop at the end of the year. So we'll at least have that to look forward to for the new year. And then we can be a little more willy-nilly with our spending of sleep points. We are at grade 4, so we're doing pretty fantastic there. Oh, the animation's gonna trigger again as soon as somebody grabs a berry, I bet, or when we get back. But that said, let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report and see if we got a Clefairy or a Cleffa or something interesting, because it is the good sleep day. So that means we have a decent chance at Cleffas. I believe they turn up the spawn rate for Cleffas and all that during the good sleep day event. Unfortunately, not slumbering. So no Onyx today. Drowsy power times 1.5. And we were at grade 3, so maybe around 18 million if we're lucky. Nope, just 16.2 million, but we did get in a top belly, so that'll be interesting. 16.2 million, what could that be? A Jigglypuff. We definitely had that one before. So nothing new, but we did get a Cyndaquil, and we definitely, well, we need a better Cyndaquil and a better Charmander, to be honest. So we got a Rattata, Charmander, Diglett, Cyndaquil, and the Jigglypuff. Not too bad for a Wednesday sleep report, though. Especially to get both Charmander and Cyndaquil. Unfortunately, neither of them hungry. Rattata, you're cute, but I have higher priorities today. Really am not 100% sure on which one I need more. I'm just gonna go with Cyndaquil because I think Cyndaquil is cuter than Charmander. Well, no big hit. That is unfortunate. I know I said I was going to hold on to these for holiday event, but I really want to take this home, and we don't see them often. Luckily, we only needed one. That big hit could have happened on my bonus biscuit and saved me a Poke Biscuit, but yeah. But at least we got it. That's the important part. We got a Cyndaquil. Hopefully, it's better than what we had. I think the one we have is pretty decent, but definitely could use one a lot better. Let's go ahead and send out that Cyndaquil candy, since they're a bit rarer to find. All right, we got 1,057 research XP and 1,384 dream shards. Not too bad. Not too bad for a Wednesday. Level 11's pretty good. With a mild nature, I think that's kind of just okay. But we all know I don't remember the natures very well, so who knows? All right, we do have ginger and double herbs, which is very good. Although this isn't an ingredient specialist, so not super great. Skill level up S, skill trigger S. Both not bad. I would prefer to see them later on. Inventory up S, ingredient finder M. Unfortunately, this is looking like it's going to be not a very good Cyndaquil with a mild nature. Yeah. Ingredient up and energy recovery down. This is going to be a very bad Cyndaquil. Probably no better than... That's way better than I thought it was going to be. But I thought it was going to be around 20%. But yeah, not great. Definitely, this one definitely is looking a lot better than... Or a lot worse than what we have right now. So unfortunately... prime candidate to go live with the professor. But at least we got one. Ranked up that friendship level, so we're that much closer to level 10 with Cyndaquil. So hopefully we can get those guaranteed gold skills soon. We have no new news. Let's go ahead and collect our research community reports. 45 reports, which is good. We're consistently getting that 40 to 45 report range, so that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 doubled up today, so that's about 7-8%, somewhere around there. And only 1 level 5 doubled. Interesting. There is a level up. There's another level 5. 3. So we got 3 total level ups, 2 level 5s, and a level 1. So it gives us 5 Handy Candy S, which is good because we just used some for that Marowak. So we definitely need to restock. All right, let's go ahead. Let's just get 1 berry. Eat the berry. Give us the animation again. I did see in several comments, a lot of you were saying that you were having this issue too, where it replays the animation. So it seems like it's happening more and more frequently for some reason. That is a ton of milk. 17 milk. All right. Wartortle definitely earning its keep around here. Main skill triggered. 6 of free ingredients on top of all the honey. Hard to tell how much honey we have. Another skill trigger for 324 strength and a bunch of oil. And then let's go ahead and collect these candies. And we'll collect all of these berries and tomatoes. I know I said I was going to keep Doug Trio full. Typically what I've been doing is just collecting from Doug Trio once a day and then letting him stay full throughout the rest of the day. And then letting the overnight sneaky snacking count for his full pack rather than getting the full pack bonus throughout the entire day. Because I do want to get some tomatoes for filler. Let's go ahead and jump into breakfast. And dive headfirst into this sweet, delicious bread. We actually can make a couple of things. Let's see. Let's go ahead and sort by strength. So the best thing we can make is the big malasada, which makes sense because that's what we were trying to make anyway. Let's go ahead and get that going. We'll throw in these 2 mushrooms because they are worth a lot. What else is worth a lot in the recipes? Is it herbs? I don't know. Apples. And let's just round it out with some ginger. Why not? We got plenty. We got a pretty healthy looking big malasada. Hopefully we can get around that 7,000 or 8,000 mark. I think 7 would be nice to break. Almost 6,929, which isn't too bad. Certainly could be a lot worse with a mixed recipe. And is that going to be enough to put us at grade 5? I don't think so. No, not quite. How far off are we? Only 3,000. That's not too bad. Not bad at all. We will definitely be at grade 5 by lunch. We need to get to Ultra 1 for the next Onyx potential or sleep style. So we're not far off of there. Let's see how the team's doing. See if we can help push anybody along the way. I'm really kind of interested in evolving this Ivysaur fairly quickly. It's just got a solid set of sub skills. Unfortunately, the problem is with this Ivysaur, with the current level cap being 50, we don't have access to the ingredient finders that are going to make it very good in the long run. But it has been a pretty consistent honey gatherer. If we could evolve it and get that frequency down to a much lower number, I think that would help to keep its status as a consistent honey gatherer. But with only 15 candies, yeah, that only puts us at level 22. So we'd have to use quite a bit of handy candy to get it to level 24 to evolve. So we're at level 21 with 105 XP, and the nature doesn't matter. So if we wanted to get it to level 24, oh, forgot to plug in that number. So yeah, if we want to get it to level 24, it would cost us 35 handy candies, which is just a steep investment that, even though I have it, I don't really want to make at this point in time on a Pokemon that is not better. Kind of a similar story with Wartortle. It is pretty good. Inventory up, helping speed at level 25. Really, this will potentially be a decent hybrid Pokemon in the future once we get past the level 50 level cap. But unfortunately, its nature is not great. So I really am, as much as I want to get this to level 25 quickly for that helping speed buff, I don't want to invest the candies in it at this point. We don't want to level up Ditto, because getting leaks would actually hurt us right now for this week. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but with the recipe we're going for, where we need the oils, having the leaks spawn instead of the oils would actually hurt us in the long run. So while I do want to get it to level 30 relatively quickly, I'm not in a rush to do it right now. And that is our team for the week. So unfortunately, well, no, there is one more that may be worth putting something into. Skill level up S, while it's great for this guy, I'm honestly starting to think that once it gets to level 25, or no, skill level up is not skill trigger. I'm thinking of something else. I was gonna say if its skill trigger goes up at level 25, it may be worth not keeping his pack full just to try to constantly have his energy recharged to keep him at that higher level of production rate. If you're unaware, the production rates every 20% drop a little bit. I think at 100% it's something like 2.2 times their normal production or something like that, and then every 20% of energy it drops off and eventually goes down to just 1. Actually, let me look at this before I start telling y'all the wrong information. So this is what we're looking like. We don't take naps, so we can take that off. Yeah, let's take that off. The nature is careful, and let's just say that we get it twice a day, and this is level, let's just say it's level 2, just to make it easy and consistent. So if we start out in the morning with 100% energy efficiency, and this is how the efficiency tracks over time, and you can see that at, where's it at? Efficiency breakpoint at 80%. And their efficiency, yeah, 2.22 is what their efficiency is. And then at that breakpoint of 80, it drops down to 1.92 efficiency. And then the next breakpoint drops down to 1.61. It jumps back up to the 1.92 because that's enough energy to put it back into 62% on this bar here. So it goes back over that 60% efficiency rate. And then we drop back down and drop back down. And by the end of the day, we never actually get to the lowest efficiency point because of this Pokemon skill triggering twice a day. Now, if we say it doesn't trigger at all, it's a flat curve on the energy. It just goes down from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. And below 20%, it drops down to just 1 times the efficiency. So, with a Pokemon who can consistently trigger their own energy recharge, they may be worth actually breaking the pack open and not taking advantage of the full pack. So something to think about. I'm not sure at what energy level, let's say 24, and it activates, let's say 3 times a day. So if they get 24 energy and they get it 3 times a day, you can see they drop down into this 1.92 times efficiency for a little bit, for about an hour or so. And then, well, this is going to be not this pretty in practice because the skill triggers whenever the skill triggers. But in a perfect world where you have the skill triggering a set number of hours apart from itself, you keep the highest level of efficiency possible at 2.22 times. Rather than slowly dropping down to nothing, because right now we have 0 skill triggers. So while he is only bringing in the berries, his efficiency is slowly dropping over the course of the day. And given that it's a careful nature with ingredient finding down, it's already not really finding many ingredients to begin with. So then the question becomes, are the few ingredients he's finding worth sacrificing the charge energy main skill? So these are things to look at when you're building your team, particularly when you have a Pokemon who can recharge its own energy and is a berry specialist. Things to consider. This is kind of where my brain is right now, trying to figure out which one is going to be best for me with this particular Marowak. It's not going to be the same for every Pokemon that is a berry specialist. Raticate, I don't think, can charge its own energy, so I'm pretty sure Raticate is charge strength. So since Raticate cannot recharge its own energy, it is more efficient to just keep its pack full and let it gather nothing but the Persim berries. With this guy, has a different main skill, can recharge its own energy, so it's a different story. So, like I said, things to think about. This is what's going through my brain. And that's all I've got for you guys today. So hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, later dudes.